Thank you for stopping by our YouTube channel, Wild and Worthy Hair. My name is Devise and I am the owner of Wild and Worthy Wig and Hair Extensions, where we are Richmond's leading wig and hair extension experts. Today we are going to talk about, or I am going to talk about, the most important thing to consider when having a custom unit made. Now some of you are probably wondering, is she going to tell me how to sew in a closure? Am I going to learn how to lay down my frontal? What texture should I use? How should I determine what length? Like, what really is the most important thing? Cap size? None of that, surprisingly. The most important thing that you want to have done when you are creating a custom unit or having a unit made for you is the consultation. That is so important, and we take it so seriously here at Wild and Worthy Hair. First and foremost, what is a consultation? A consultation is just basically a 30-minute information session where you can meet with your stylist or your wig maker, make sure that you both are on the same page when it comes to what you want in a wig, and then also to just kind of make sure you have a good feel for that person. Make sure that you guys are vibing and that you really feel in your core that you're going to get exactly what you're looking to get. I can't tell you how key that is to having the custom unit made for you exactly the way that you want it. The next thing you want to make sure is that bring pictures in for your stylist. I can't tell you how many times I have clients come in, oh, I'm asking them, what do you want? I don't know. Now, it's okay if you don't know. It's really okay. But I still want you to look at, even if it's pictures of you from back in the day or, pictures of you with your favorite hairstyle, bring in pictures of hairstyles that just make you, when you look at them, they make you feel like $1 million, or when you rocked it, it made you feel like $1 million bucks. That is so critical. The next thing you want to do is you want to ask and you want to see, like, does the stylist or the wig maker that you're sitting and talking to, do they have a portfolio? Have you seen their work? Nowadays, I mean, if you're on social media, a lot of stylists are getting their clients off of, IG. You want to make sure that you see their work. And you want to make sure that you see some of their work in person. I'm a fan of the computer, and I'm a fan of, smartphones and phone screens and IG pages and all of that. But when clients come in, I actually have them try on different units just to see how they feel and look in the mirror when they try them on. We're looking at cuts, we're looking at color, we're looking at all those different things, again, that just help to make us a client feel more comfortable when purchasing a unit. The next thing you want to make sure is that your stylist is asking you and educating you about the wig making process. If they're knowledgeable, as they should be, you've seen some of their work, then I want them, asking you about your lifestyle. I want them asking you about your job. And I want you telling them about those things. I can't tell you, like, for example, I have a client who may come in, I'm like, oh, she's definitely an edgy chick. And if she tells me she's a teacher in a Catholic school, okay, maybe she's not so edgy after all. So it's important to talk to your stylist and really communicate effectively to say, hey, I'm casual, or, I want to look more chic. I want to be slayed to the gods. I want to be, bossed up and glossed up and flossed up. I don't even know what all that meant, but it just sounded good. Anyway, I digress. But you definitely want to make sure that you set the tone in terms of how you want to look and feel. One of the things that I'm really, it's like one of my most important questions that I and my students with our Wig Academy ask clients is, give me 3 adjectives to describe how you want to look and feel once you leave my chair. That says a lot about you. It says a lot about what you want. Because if you tell me you want flirty, okay, we want some curls in here, honey. If you tell me you want chic and you want bossed, maybe we want something sleek and straight like a bob. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you communicate effectively. And if your stylist is not asking you those questions, then you give them that information. Because I want you really, and again, I do, a lot of the responsibility is on the stylist. That's what you have a consultation for, so that you can see how they are, and you can see how knowledgeable and educated they are in terms of your hair goals and the wig that you want. But they're also there to get more information about you, so that when they create a custom unit for you, it should be exactly, again, what you want. A custom unit is not a unit you just find that anybody can put on. A custom unit is for your head shape. It's for your face frame. It's for the length that you want, the look that you want. It's custom designed specifically with you in mind. So you want to do that. You don't want a stylist who just does a one-size-fits-all unit. Does that make sense? Good. I'm so glad you agree. The next thing that you want to do is you want to remember, and I don't think a lot of clients remember this or kind of understand this really, so I'm going to give you permission. As a stylist, I'm giving you, the client, permission to be the client. Okay, you're thinking, Devise, what does that mean? What that means is you're the boss. You're coming in here, you are making a wigs are they're not cheap. You know, a unit and a custom unit at that, even if you want to purchase a pre-made unit, and we do have those by the way, but even if you want to purchase a pre-made unit, that is an investment. It's not, you know, a little bit of money. And so you want to be sure that, again, you remember that you are the client. I have clients coming, well, the stylist said that this was going to be what, you knew that's not what you wanted. And that's why I like for clients to have consultations, and that's why we place so much emphasis here with clients to have a proper consultation, because I mean, there have been times when I'll tell a client, hey, you know what, I need to recommend this stylist to you. I may not be the best fit for you. And that is okay, because at the end of the day, you want to spend money to be happy. You don't want to spend money to be like, oh, well, she made this unit, maybe we can tweak it some, or maybe you're looking at between $600, $700, $800, $400 for a unit, but you not to like it and for it not to be exactly what you want. Nah. But I feel like a lot of clients now have lost, or maybe you're not coming to the chair feeling empowered. And so I want to give you, again, permission to feel empowered. And I want to give you permission, once again, to be the client. Without you, I don't eat. Hello? Remember that. The last thing I want you to keep in mind when, going through your consultation is I want you to check in with your gut. I know that sounds kind of like, if you're feeling that way, I don't know. I wonder if she can do it. Well, my girlfriend says she could try. Well, absolutely not. One, you may need to ask more questions of clarity. You might need to let her know, hey, I sweat or I swim a lot. Is this particular unit gonna affect, not affect me, but how do I need to take care of this unit in order to manage my lifestyle? Those are really key, important questions. And you want to make sure you have everything and that you're feeling good about everything. If there's something that you're not feeling good about, talk it out some more. If a stylist is rushing you out of her chair and you're not feeling the comfort level that you want and your guts is like, I don't know, then you may need to say, hi, Barbara. Thank you so much for this consultation. I really enjoyed it. And I'd rather you lose your $30 or your $20, whatever people charge. We charge $30, but for you to pay whatever you want. Not to pay for whatever you want, but I'd rather you pay that little bit of money to be sure that this is, somebody that you want to actually create your wig and unit for you, versus you paying $700, $800. Sometimes upward of $1,000 to create a wig for you and you hate it. I had a client come in actually today, and she said, oh my God, Devise, I love this unit. She had a very small face and a very small frame. And so when I made the unit, when I cut it, the bob, it was a little thick. So I took some slicing because I needed to thin this out to make sure that it was sleek and closer to her face. She goes, oh my God, that was it. But all those little details mean everything, and they're really, really important. And you want to make sure that you have a stylist who is, focused on the details for you. That is huge. And I want you to remember, you don't have to go with the stylist and give her money if you don't feel comfortable. You don't have to do that. And I think a lot of clients have done that for a really, really long time. You go on Style Seat, or you ask other client referrals, or, however, to find other recommendations. There are great stylists out there. You wait and be patient until you find a stylist that is perfect and right for you. Let's do a really, really brief recap. First and foremost, what is the most important thing that you need to have done when having a custom unit made? Even if purchasing a pre-made unit, that's right, you my girl. Yes, I want you to have a proper consultation. And I don't mean, oh, I want this, that, we're done. Unless you're somebody who buys units all the time, go into your stylist, especially if they're new for you, like a new stylist or a new wig maker, you want to have a consultation. Next thing is you want to bring in pictures. Show your stylist the different hairstyles that make you feel the most confident and make you look great. The second thing is, or the next point is, make sure that the stylist that you's making your wig, they have wigs for you to see, touch, and feel. And I don't mean just on IG. Also in person, you want to see their work. You want to make sure that some good stuff. There's a lot of people and a lot of stylists out there. The work is great on IG. You get there in person and the hair feels like crap. Let's just be honest. The next point is you want to make sure that you're working with a stylist or a wig maker who is knowledgeable about wigs and knowledgeable about the wig making process. They should be asking you those questions. Do you sweat? Do you swim? All those things are important for a wig maker because that determines what kind of wig that you're going to get. It determines if we're going to do a frontal on you or like what I have on now, if we're going to do a closure. Those small details are key to you having the wig that you want. The next point to remember is that you are the client. You are paying the stylist to get what you want. A wig is an investment. It is not a little bit of money. I'd rather you invest in a consultation fee and you not feel comfortable than to pay $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 for a wig that you really don't like. And the last point I want you to remember, check in with your gut. Do you feel okay working with the stylist? Now, sometimes if you're how I used to be and you're trying something for, the first time, you're getting a wig made for the first time, yes, you might have to take some chances. You might need to take some risks. Like, you know what, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. But if in the core of you, if you have that gut feeling like this is not going to come out good, guess what? It's not going to come out good. And so you want to make sure, again, to find a stylist that helps you to make you feel the most comfortable. I remember we had a client, very quickly, we had a client come in and her face was extremely thin. And when we made the wig for her, what we do is we'll make the custom unit for you based on the shape and size of your head. Then you come in and we cut it and style it to you while it's on you. I mean, we do it customized to the T, all of that. Anywho, she came in and even though we only used a closure and 1.5 bundles, it still was too thick for her frame. So we had to go in and actually remove some of the tracks. But again, that is helpful, So anyhow, you've gotten the recaps. And again, what is the most important thing? The consultation. What's the most important thing? The consultation. So, for those of you who are interested in the custom unit and you're in the Richmond area, guess what? You can give your girl a holla. WildWorthyHair, babygirl.com. I'm just kidding. But if you are interested in having a custom unit specifically made for you, or if you'd like to purchase a pre-made unit, come try them on. We are located in Richmond, Virginia, inside of Plant Zero at 0 East 4th Street, Suite 14B, and the zip code is 23224. Or you can come visit us. We're here Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 6, or you can go online at www.wildworthyhair.com and schedule a consultation appointment. A consultation appointment first. I'm just kidding. But you can go online and book a consultation appointment with us, and the cost for that is going to be $30. We look forward to servicing you. We look forward to empowering you. We look forward to educating you all about your wigs and your hair extension needs. We are Wild and Worthy Hair. Actually, we're not Wild and Worthy Hair anymore. We are Wild and Worthy Wigs and Hair Extensions, and we are Richmond's leading wig and hair extension experts. Until our next video, see you soon. Bye.